Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the CEVO playoffs. We are in the round 3 upper bracket tonight. We got Nexus Gaming going up against Chibiusa's Minions. I'm Joey, and with me as always is Callie.
Yo, what up? I see Nexus got a cool new icon, or a cool new little portrait there, and Chibiusa's rocking the just straight black.
No team applied to lobby right there. It's too bad. Well, you take over the draft. I'm going to write these down and then join in.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, black banning out the Wisp right away off the bat. Nexus taking out Anti-Mage, which is, I guess, pretty much a staple ban against when you're playing against Chibiusa's Minions. Black, obviously, a very competent Anti-Mage player, able to pretty much change a game by himself. And then Black also taking out the Nyx Assassin, and Rakudo finally taking out Batrider in the his second ban there. So, you know, some pretty basic bans. The Anti-Mage is kind of really the only one that stands out, and it leaves room for the Keeper of Light to still be in the draft, and he is first picked by Black. We're going really fast here. Nexus,
yeah, good luck.
Taking the Phantom Lancer and Rubik. So Phantom Lancer, probably one of the best carries in this patch, along with Nyx and a few others who just kind of make an appearance every now and then. Nyx being Lifestealer. I'm still used to his old name. And then the second and third pick for Chibiusa's was Nature's Prophet and Queen of Pain. So Nature's Prophet kind of getting picked up a little early, but I still think he's definitely worth that that high of a pick. Just with his pushing potential, his split pushing potential, really.
And they've been playing him nonstop.
That ultimate, he's able to farm up so fast. Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Chibiusa's played him every single game except for one when he was banned out. And we saw Misha running the Nature's Prophet, the 1v1 lane situation, and then Extravagant's not playing with us, but then we saw Misha take over mid and Extravagant playing the Nature's Prophet. And I believe Magic Soap, or is it Rainbow Dash? Right. That's the someone subbing in for Extravagant.
Yeah, I think Rainbow Dash. I remember he was on a different team, or he was on a. We've casted him before, I remember, but I guess if he's from this, he's not like a stable player for this roster though, is he? Or is he?
I think we cast him once. Chibiusa has quite a few people on their roster, as they are smart and don't want to have to take forfeits like some other teams unfortunately have.
Yeah. So they're taking up Rainbow Dash, going to be subbing in, I guess, today. But Queen of Pain was their third pick. And the third pick for Nexus was Tinker. So right away, feeling like that's going to be the mid hero, probably, to go against Queen of Pain best. And I'm assuming it's going to be a March of the Machines build. We've seen Caillou do that a couple times now.
We've seen Caillou play a sick Tinker in one of these games.
Yeah, he does really well with that. I've seen him rush a Blink Dagger, so he'll do that and then just keep the push going, obviously. I mean, after the Boots of Travel.
Of course.
You don't even have to like mention that for a Tinker build. But if we keep going here, Chibiusa taking out Magnus, Darkseer, Broodmother. Magnus a good, potentially a mid hero, can also offlane, but I guess probably taking him out to don't want to have to go against that RP. Some pretty squishy heroes so far right now, so I feel like that's a smart ban. The Darkseer and the Broodmother. Darkseer is a hero that Nexus like to play a lot, so maybe that's why they banned him out. They still need an offlaner probably, and the Broodmother also kind of the same thing, offlaner, good at split pushing, but they didn't ban out the Clockwork. Maybe we'll be seeing that. So now Icon favors that
Icon's hero of choice pretty much, and we could see the Rocket strat again. We might even see a Clockwork and a Gyro support coming out from Nexus Gaming. The Rocket strat. It was kind of troll back in the day, but honestly now it's really good, especially with Clockwork getting that buff, Gyro being as strong as he is, and of course Tinker just being very annoying if he gets Boots of Travel anytime. And this will be Chibiusa's loving the support Sven. It will most likely be a support Sven, I think. I don't know. I mean, maybe Black will take it up, but I don't know. There's better carries these days.
Yeah, there are. And that's exactly who Nexus banned out, pretty much Lifestealer, Lone Druid, Luna, all pretty good carries. They're going to take the Gyrocopter. So Rocket strat so far
I think I'm right.
is happening. So what good carry is left now, do you think? Apart from if they go with the Sven.
I don't know. I don't like the casting screen because you can't look at the hero pool.
Yeah.
And it's hard to just pull them off the top of your head.
Or something.
Or at least be able to
Yeah.
press something on the picks bands to pick up the available hero screen, like slide it over or something like the items do in game.
Yeah. I guess there's Faceless Void.
Yeah, Void would be good against the
I don't know
PL.
if that's something.
Medusa, they could pick
Yeah.
up the Medusa.
Yeah, didn't you say you saw
Arguably
a
the
game
best hero
on, BTS?
besides Gyro against Phantom Lancer, because their ultimate, like, oh, PL's got 30 illusions, aww. But you just pop the Stone Gaze and all the illusions disappear, and Medusa's kind of useless early game, kind of like a Spectre situation where she's kind of really useless, but the hardest carry in the game by far. But the Lina pick
The
up.
only problem is that, like, if you don't have your ultimate up, then, like, you'll just get mucked by the illusions with mana burn. So you kind of have to watch out for that.
Or
But
the
yeah,
other team will build Necros and you will kill yourself as soon as you ult.
Yeah, so like you said, Lina taking, so I guess that pretty much means that Black will be taking that Sven. We'll be able to see that powerful farmed up Sven, because they pretty much always just safe lane their carry, I guess, Chibiusa's minions, from what we've casted before.
Well, I'm curious, actually, this game, I think Nexus, since they are playing against Black, they're going for sort of a split pushy delay into late game, because, I mean, heroes like Tinker and PL can, well, maybe not so much PL, but Tinker can delay the game up to 50 minutes pretty easily as long as they're not falling super behind, and then PL are going to be the strongest carry in this game, I think. I mean, the Sven cleave is pretty good, but will Black play this as an early to mid game Sven, or will he just take it pure late game and just farm like he does so well?
Yeah. Well, the Sven does do pretty well against those illusions with the cleave, but it's not really a counter we see a lot of, so I guess it'd be a good time to see. But so I feel like either way, it's gonna come down to, like, it's not gonna come down to be like late game Nexus has this. I feel like late game still anything could happen, because you just really can't underestimate that Sven late game either.
Yeah, and the annoyance of the Nature's Prophet,
Plus,
but Tinker
Prophet
will be causing his own thing. So look at that, we predicted 3 picks. Game is having problems. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Look at all those prediction picks in a row we got there. Maybe we cast Nexus too much.
You really should.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what you're saying, but you're probably saying something about the rocket strat.
I was.
Which is just happening.
Predictable Joey.
Icon. Are those rockets always on Clockwork?
Like on his side, yeah. He doesn't have items yet.
Whoa.
Alright.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool in here.
Well, let's get into the introducing here. I'll start off the Dire. So we actually have Black playing the Prophet. And he's actually going to go top by himself. Or maybe he spawned his trees up, so they could just be looking for the rune for scouting. Or maybe he's going to go 1v1 safe lane, but he's going to find himself against an aggressive tri lane. But either way, some swap play coming out, which really only works when professionals are involved, because everyone knows what Black does. But now that they've played this little mind game, I don't know, it could be good on Chibiusa's minions here. And anyway, Misha Quap in the mid, but actually I'm going to go to the action here. We've got 4 top. They know he's around. They've spotted him. Here's Rakudo. He's got the telekinesis. This could be the first blood if there's enough follow-up. Oh, there's not. They're not going to go for the tower dive this early on. And Morphin didn't have that Spirit Lance. Anyway.
Yeah, but they've scouted out that Black's up top there.
Yeah, so we'll see if they change their lanes and react to that. But Misha on the Quap, and I'll just go faster. JNT on the Lina. I can't read this. Magic Soap on the Caudle. And Rainbow Dash dot Cake, we'll call him Rainbow Dash, rocking the Sven here, carry Sven and the aggressive tri-lane. And you can go ahead and do the Radiant.
On the Radiant, we've got Rakudo taking that Rubik up there in this aggressive tri-lane, along with Drunken Whaler on the Gyrocopter and Morphin on the Phantom Lancer, so playing that carry role. In the middle, we have Caillou. It's going for a fast bottle, so I feel it's a pretty smart choice there against the Quap. And in the bottom, going against the other aggressive tri-lane is Icon on that Clockwork Goblin.
Yeah, well, it looks like since he is in that safe lane and the wave clashes closer to his tower, he will probably get a guaranteed level 2, but after that, I don't know, maybe... I mean, I guess I'll always get experience in an aggressive tri-lane, because it's going to be hard to control the wave. And unlike the Dire, you can't do a pull, no matter what side you're on.
Smoke ain't coming.
But immediately, the supports see that one-on-one for Chibiusa, so JNT Magic Soap going to go mid lane, and going to try to shut down this Tinker early. And shutting down a Tinker early is pretty key, because then he can't get his bots as fast. And here it goes. But do they have any guaranteed stun? Wow, the Light Striker Ray lands anyway, so JNT coming up big there. And the first blood actually going to be drawn by JNT. Misha getting an assist. Magic Soap as well, so a lot of gold going their way. And that's going to hurt Caillou a little bit.
Yeah, and they're actually going to rotate up top, and I feel like that first blood has a lot to do with Misha's block on the Queen of Pain, perfectly blocking it so it's not too far up the hill so that the tower brings it back, but the second wave going in the same spot on that hill there for the Queen of Pain, so Caillou has to kind of go on down into that river area and just, you know, take all those stuns. He couldn't react fast enough for that.
So the lane switch goes out. Now we got a defensive tri-lane with Rainbow Dash on the Sven. He just teleported top. Black came bot on the Nature's Prophet. So he's going to be going one-on-one against Clockwork. And I think Clockwork will take this lane. I don't know. I mean, the trees will be annoying and make Battery Assault less effective, but just the harass from the Rocket is going to be a lot for Black to stand up against.
Yeah, I feel like we'll just have to see how it plays out, but yeah, definitely the potential there for Icon to win that lane. And a TP is coming in. Morphin rotating like bottom now.
The double
so
swap.
They really want this matchup. Yeah. Race for the rune there, bottom. Looks like Misha might get it unless Caillou tries to deny it.
Yeah, but projectile time's pretty slow for Tinker, so Misha's got that regen. No bottle yet though, so with no bottle, not able to play aggressive and then back up with that regen and be able to, I don't know, go a little crazier than you normally would.
Yeah, for sure. Just gets it now, so a little unfortunate timing there.
And the supports...
But at least Caillou didn't get it from his point of view.
Yeah. Well, the supports here were kind of in no man's land for Nexus, like trying to maybe gank mid, but then the rune was bought and everyone ran down there. So now they just find themselves rotating up back top. And I think, is Icon going to try to make his way up top and then one-on-one PL versus Tree? I'm not sure.
Well, Black is up top now too.
Just lanes, it's like musical lanes right now. I didn't have any music to play, so yeah. I'm a little unprepared.
But if they can hold off top, Nexus that is, then you know Morphin's pretty much got free farm down here by himself, so that's I guess all you could ask for with Phantom Lancer on your team.
Yeah, so I don't know, what do you think he's going to go for? Do you think he's going to go for the Yasha and then just sit in the jungle and farm? Or we might actually find, I don't know, the cogs are thrown out from Icon. Well, back to that. Either Yasha to farm more, or that Diffusal for more of a combat-centered PL build.
I don't know. I was watching the defense here, and I kind of agree with Cinder, and he was saying that the Yasha isn't really worth going for, and it's just always better to go for that Diffusal. It gives you tons of damage against heroes at least. Yeah. And you can just split push to your heart's content with it by just spamming your Spirit Lance there. So I feel like that's the better choice. And you can pick up a lot of early kills that way on supports who just can't really stand up to that slow. So I feel like that's a better option, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, I have to agree. And apparently Cinderin as well. Nice by Fallen here, which is actually Drunken Whaler. I don't know if you asked me that.
Top.
But hold that thought up top and nice Illuminate there. And Rakudo, he's going to go down. And actually Rainbow Dash getting the kill there, so that's going to help him out. It looks like he'll maybe rushing Treads here, so definitely not going to go Midas since he's not black. He's going to just play that more mid-game Sven, which is the Sven of choice, I think, or it should be the Sven of choice.
Yeah, I'd agree with that as well, especially against the Phantom Lancer. He's going to have those early illusions pretty quickly, so... Yeah, this is kind of weird play here for Nexus, just running the 2-1-2 lanings, but they're holding on to their tower up top, and the Sven is, I mean, not farming just freely, although he did get a kill, you know. I think it's definitely worth it to have this Clockwork down here and slow down Black as much as they can.
Yeah, and of course Black rocking all the rare items here for Prof.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got to keep his swag up or else...
Yeah, wow, those shoulders are nuts. They don't really look that cool in game, but they look really cool if you just click the magnifying glass and look at his like stance.
I'll check it out. Oh, that does look cool.
Yeah, badass. Anyway, we got a push mounting top, or not so much of a push mounting as just Illuminate is pushing the wave here. But it looks like they may creep skip as 3. Rakudo's going to get stunned with the Stormhammer, followed up Light Strike Array. Illuminate's going to be there as well. Magic Wand extends his life a little bit, but Black with the sense to TP and get that kill. Just going to make his farm go that much faster. And he's at 1,500 gold, so only 400 away from what can only be a Midas.
Yeah, and up top, Rakudo kind of out of position there. You know, with his support all gone, even the Gyrocopter wouldn't have been able to do anything. But in that situation, I feel like he just has to go to the Ancients and try stacking them a little bit for Caillou, who is going for that March of the Machines build. That'd probably be just more helpful than, you know, trying to leech a little bit of experience in the top lane.
Yeah, let's check out the mid last hitting here. 24 on Caillou. He did give up that first blood, so it's been unfortunate. But now with that laser, and I like Caillou's build here, that just maxing laser in March, it works out for him, especially. I'll have to start trying it myself. But in the bot lane here, Rainbow Dash finds himself a little far out. Gets stuck in a cogs into a battery assault. Maybe a telekinesis was used to set that up from Rakudo. I got to the action a little bit late, but either way, Icon picking up a kill on the Clockwork, so it's going to help him out a lot. He's only got 10 last hits, so he's not really getting a whole lot. Probably wants to get mana boots up at least so he can spam his rocket and be mobile. Or I don't know, maybe Russian Ags. Or go for that mech. He looks like he's getting the next amount of farm that he could go for a mech for their team.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. But I think Arcane Boots would just be good overall to help out with a little bit of pushing, a little bit of defending that spam. So maybe that's the idea, and then into a mech.
So Black sitting on 2k. Maybe he's going Radiance here. Classic Radiance Prophet.
I wouldn't be surprised if something crazy like that came out. But he just
he just buys it. He just bought Midas.
Yeah.
Figured. I mean, that's obviously what he was going to go for, saving up that much. And the rocket goes in. Oh, actually going to get picked off by JNT. Pretty too far to initiate behind the tower, but falling on the Gyrocopter, doing what Gyrocopter does best. Really just zoning out people with that rocket, homing missile. And allowing Morphin to pick up some farm here. He's got the most last hits in the game right now, but the net worth, and highest net worth, just overtaken by Rainbow Dash. And Black a close third, and then who do we got in the mid lane here? Misha on the Quap in fourth.
Yeah, and I really like this idea here for Chibiusa's minions, rotating down bottom, trying to just push against that lane where the Phantom Lancer at least was before he gets any stronger. He has a Ring of Aquila now, but he's going to go back up top. Try to just lane against Black as much as possible with Icon helping him out. Maybe they'll go for a kill here. It does not have hookshot though, so probably not going to be the easiest attempt, I feel. Unless you get
Nature's Prophet is extremely squishy. Though. Yeah, one more creep here. Like Rakudo will hit 6. He might hit it off at this wave. There it is. Skills the rocket.
Icon.
Whatever. It's their fault. Oh, just misses. Now we got action in the bot lane, so Rakudo, looks like Rakudo may go down. Indeed he does. Nature's Prophet, Black actually going to pick up the kill with what looks like just to be his ultimate. So he was just sitting in, oh no, he's down here actually. He's behind the tree line.
Down there.
Fallen here. He's going to go down as well. Rainbow Dash with that Storm Hammer, just doing a lot of damage. And now Black already...
Wait, so Drunken Whaler is fallen?
Yeah, it's fallen.
Ugh, too many names, man. Come on.
I know, right? Come on, Nexus.
Come on, Paul. And then, like, yeah, Icon loves Rakudo, Rakudo loves Icon.
I already messed it up once.
Way too hard. There it is. Anyway, continuing to farm up is this middle lane. Caillou at 1,300 gold right now, so I guess getting relatively close to that Boots of Travel. Might try to set up something with this Invis Rune, but I'd assume he's just going to try to farm these creeps, yeah. And Misha actually checking to see if they've been stacking the Ancients, and discovering that they haven't been. Maybe Drunken Whaler do it now? No, he's not going to bother.
A little bit of sigh of relief maybe there from Misha, because he knows that Caillou is going for that March build, and probably why he checked. See, Magic Soap's got a headdress working towards a mech. He's got those Tranquil Boots as well, so he's going to be pretty quick. And now we've got the first Blade of Alacrity out on Morphin. And I'm curious what Black's going to build. What do we think?
I would assume he's going to go for that, just like the classic split pushing
Shadowblade,
Orchid, maybe even Necro. Yeah, probably just taking the role that Misha might take, and Misha's playing that Queen of Pain that Extravagant would normally take, so Maybe they just had to switch something around, I guess.
Well, I think the reason for the little bit of switching of the roles was that they needed to do an aggressive tri-lane. And in the mid lane, actually, Caillou getting it taken out. Black gets the kill with his ultimate that time, so not even joining in, and is actually going to get the kill on the mid lane hero for 272 bonus gold for doing nothing but pressing R. But Misha does go down on the Quap, so that is a bit of a positive note there for Nexus. They do pick off the Quap, so a 1-for-1 trade. And we'll see. I guess as soon as Black gets to 1600 gold, seems like most of the pros just buy that Shadow Amulet for the 30 attack speed. So we'll see if he just picks that up, or he could save the whole, what is it, 2900 for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, he might decide to just.
Oh no, 39.
Save it up or buy.
I don't know. Math is hard.
I think I heard a Rainbow Dash just trying to farm up there a little bit. I heard the Storm Hammer. That cleave gonna help him take down that stack quite easily. Well, he is getting hurt, but he's got the drums, so going for drums right off the bat, and probably a BKB next.
Yeah, I'd have to say definitely a BKB. I mean, there's nothing, there's no Baron Tangle, there's no reverse polarity, there's no lasso, anything that would, or a Bane even, that would shut down that really fast BKB, but even in most of those cases, BKB is still the best item to go for on that Sven. It allows you just the freedom to run around, and a hook, again by Icon, just barely missing there on Black.
Yeah, Black dodging a little bit of a bullet there. Not able to TP away from the battery assaulted Icon there on the Clockwork, if he did land the hook. Unfortunately, he's going to miss it, and Black's just going to go back to farming in the jungle here. He's up to 2,000 gold now, and
has
reflecting the gold graph. Yeah,
taking that Midas has put him in top net worth position now. He was in third. I mean, it was always very close, but
yeah, it looks like over a 5k advantage in gold and almost 2,000 for experience.
Yeah, what is that really coming from? I guess it is 6-2.
And some towers, so
the fact that the top two net worth heroes are for Chibiusa's minions, so I guess that's where it's going to be coming from. And the supports for Nexus are really poor.
Yeah, and Misha just looks like he's going to rush a sheepstick.
JNT might go down here to Fallen. Fallen's out of mana though. He did drop the homing missile. Recruiter there with the telekinesis Fade Bolt. He's going to go down, but the action continues over here. Magic Soap running away from Illusion. Gonna get hit by a rocket. Someone's coming up. Misa's trying to come from the side. There's a nice Prophet ultimate doing some damage. Rakuto gets bursted down with a Stormhammer Scream of Pain. Icon throws the cogs for some defense. There's the God Strength Rainbow Dash. I don't know if Icon really wanted to hook that. Maybe just saving his teammate. Misha is going to go down. The March from Caillou doing a lot of damage. But now JNT is back into the fight. Black is TP'd down as well.
Yeah, that was a pretty good response there from Nexus. Chasing after the Sven, they see that Misha coming back a little bit out of position on the Queen of Pain and just all focusing him at once before the blink could come off, and ended up getting a nice pick off there. So I guess definitely getting the advantage in that trade. And where was Caillou? Because was Caillou in that battle? He's up to, he's got his boots.
He dropped a really nice March of the Machines, but I wasn't really keeping track of his person.
Yeah. So Boots of Travel up now. He's going to be all over the map, just farming one wave at a time probably until he gets that soul ring. And then it's just going to get even faster. And definitely able to deal with the Nature's Prophet, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, most likely why they picked him up there.
Yeah, plus like you mentioned earlier in the draft, is like gives up a lot of space for the
fan. Top Icon in trouble. Gonna get picked off by Misha. Well, really Black looked like he did a lot of the right click damage there. Misha maybe throwing just a Shadow Strike.
Yeah, Black actually with the Shadow Blade now. Or just has to buy it now.
Yeah, he's got the money for it. I mean, I don't know what's really better, the Claymore or the Shadow Amulet. I always thought Claymore just for the damage, but the attack speed on the Shadow Amulet's pretty nice, and I've seen it picked up first by a lot of professional players.
Yeah, I would probably naturally assume the Claymore as well, but now that you mention it.
30 attack speed is quite a bit. I think the attack speed may be better if you're just going to sit in the jungle, but if you're trying to kill heroes, that extra right click might be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So the Shadow Blade is purchased. Now. It's going to be hard to push though, I mean even for both teams really. Going to have to rely on the split push, because pushing into the Martian Machine is going to be really difficult without what we've seen in in the CEVO already, which has kind of enlightened me to it. The Juggernaut Healing Ward really allows you to push through that March of Machines. And then for Nexus, going to be hard to push against the Caudal Blast. So, I don't know.
Yeah, two teams with really good turtling techniques. But it looks like for now, both kind of just ready to, just content to farm up. Looks like Chibiusa's minions actually a little more eager to push some towers and get some kills. But it looks like Nexus just want Morphin to get farmed up. He's almost got his defusal now. Maybe that'll be the sign.
Yeah, only 300 away.
Fighting.
And that will be that combat-ready PL build. Maybe he'd want to get drums, but do we have drums on anyone else? No, we don't. We got a whole lot of tankiness on Icon here. 2 bracers now. And he did go for mana boots. And now we got a Roshan attempt actually coming out from Chibiusa's minions. But it looks like Nexus may be aware, and there goes the rocket scouting, so now they're definitely aware. Icon hooks in. A nice cogs throwing Rainbow Dash, taking his mana. He is not going to have another Stormhammer for 13 seconds. Actually completely out of mana now. Icon gets picked off immediately, but here comes the call down from Fallen. Gonna get treed up. Misha is there doing a lot of damage, and Black gonna pick up a double kill, so Icon may have disrupted the Roche, but with the whole team not really ready to follow up behind him. Not even actually gonna disrupt the Roche.
A little eager there by Icon. He had the right idea, but yeah, like you said, everyone was not really ready. The Tinker definitely not in position. Everyone else going around the cliff instead of just through the river, so not really ready. And then ended up losing another kill there. I think Drunken Whaler going down as well, or falling rather.
Yeah, and that's a very early Roche. 1723, it goes down. Black picks it up, and now he can be really aggressive with the side pushing. Or, you know, you just sit in the jungle with the Aegis in case the neutrals decide to man up. Rainbow Dash in trouble, though. He's gonna go down, actually. The rocket from Caillou doing enough damage after the Fusel Charge not even used, so that was just a slow from the Spirit Lance. And this is gonna be a tier 1 tower, so making the best of it is Nexus right there with that kill and the tier 1 tower pick.
Yeah, that's a huge kill there for Nexus. Morphin already pushing that, putting lots of pressure on. They see a TP and immediately Caillou teleports up the creep wave, and that was just perfectly played. Big kill on the farming Sven as well as the tower. So yeah, like you said, that was pretty big, making the best of that Roshan. Just Chibiusa getting that Roche there. So nice job by them.
Lots of dust of appearance here. Four uses of dust on JNT. The Lena here. She's got mana boots, picked up a TP at the side shop, so we can still got Midas Shadow Blade on Black. Looks like Russian to Sheepstick, or it could be the Lincolns here on Misha with just an ultimate orb. Boots of Travel, Soul Ring on the Tinker, pretty much what you would expect at this point in the game. If he's doing really well, maybe a little bit more, but let me go back to the mid lane here, so it looks like we might have some action. The cogs from Icon are used, he's going to take a Stormhammer to the face, Misha there with the burst damage. Icon juking through the trees, buying some time. He may go down here. Black TP's in. Is Black going to get this kill? Indeed, he is, and now he is unstoppable right now. And Black just really good awareness to TP in and just make sure he gets all these kills to just, I don't know, dare I say teleport his net worth above everyone else's.
To be alarmist.
Oh, you dared.
I dared. I dared.
You did. You son of a... yeah, that's definitely good though. Black's gonna have that sheep stick in no time. He's like 2,000 away right now. But
they get another bot tower though, and they're TPing bot. Black gonna pick up another kill here on Caillou. Actually, Misha gonna get that one, but Black in range for XP and gold. Morphin's gonna TP out, so the hero that Chibiusa really wants to kill hasn't actually died yet. He's 1-0 and 2, and he's farming pretty well. He actually has the most last hits. His net worth is well, it's really just suffering because Black's picking up kills and has a Midas, but he's in second place. 2k behind Black, though.
Black's looking for something middle.
Yeah, he is. He's got that Aegis still. I mean, I don't know how... It doesn't matter how farmed you are. That Rocket Barrage... Oh, it is only level 1. Actually, matching Flak Cannon here for, I guess, more push defense is Fallen.
Yeah, maybe even to help himself jungle at early levels.
Yeah, it looks like he's going phase boots.
Camp. Yeah, we saw him do this last time as well on the support. Gyro just ended up picking quite a lot of farm up, had a Manta style by the end of it, and just did some good damage.
Well, that was coming off of winning team fights, though, and he was kind of snowballing because of that extra gold, but I guess this time he's just doing what he's got to do to keep his team in his game. Because, you can, I mean, even as support gyrocopter, as we've seen them get rampages in the past.
Yeah. It's not even that rare. Well, I guess. But Morphin just farming up quite well now. Like you said, just falling behind Black in the net worth. I mean, that's just a nature's prophet going at it. He's got 4,000 gold right now. So getting closer and closer to that sheep stick if that's what he wants to go straight for, or maybe some other items like a necro book. I don't know, what would you go for? I guess the necro would be better for dealing with Morphin on the Phantom Lancer. No, I mean Black.
Oh, Black here? Yeah, I mean necro's great. You can kind of just leave it in the march and it'll kill Tinker.
They're gonna chase Icon here.
Yeah, Icon in a bit of trouble. Maybe you're gonna TP out. He's gonna get away. J&T not able to get close enough. Maybe taking a cog sit or just having trouble getting through the trees. Well, I think Black's gonna want to go pure right click, yeah, and he just picks up the Orchid right there.
I think he wants Orchid.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, now what does he want? I don't know. I mean, Mjolnir's great for pushing as well, and also provides more right click damage.
Bad tidings, I'm afraid.
I don't know, I feel like if you have like 5,000 gold like he did, or whatever, 4,500 like he did, might as well save up that extra 1,000 gold and get the sheep stick. It's just such a better item than the Orchid. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it doesn't come with that insane attack speed though.
No, but I don't know. It's just a way better item. Like,
it's gonna be kind of hard to sheep the PL, but yeah, obviously sheep is amazing, and you could sheep Gyro, you could sheep Tinker, Clock, or Rubik, and all those good heroes to sheep, definitely. In the bot lane though, Icon finding himself in trouble yet again. He survives one encounter here in the bot lane. Will he survive his second? Ultimate used by J&T, the Illuminate gonna be enough. Magic Seal picking up the kill on Icon. So Icon goes down there. Looks like Black trying to continue to chase Rakuto, who's diving behind the tower. The rocket from Fallen is out on his face. The call down actually only going to hit Rainbow Cake. Fallen may go down here as well. Black with another hit, picking up a double kill there in the bot lane. And already back up to almost 2k gold. Still has Aegis. Maybe he just dies at the tower here to respawn, because it's running out in about 20 seconds. But he's Prophet. He can always just TP around.
Maybe he wants to die to Morphin.
Or just kill Morphin. Using the Diffusal charge again in the same place we saw Morphin do that last time, actually, the last game we cast of them. To purge the dust and use that Doppelwalk to actually escape. But we got a rocket looking for Black. Will the Aegis run out or will the rocket hit? Yeah, it looks like the rocket just exploded. So Black gonna be just fine.
Yeah, and we haven't really talked about Caillou recently, actually. He does have his Blink Dagger now. He has been split pushing, and in that bottom lane there, 3 heroes for Nexus got picked off, but it wasn't Morphin and it wasn't Caillou, so the 2 main farmers, I guess, for Nexus were able to survive and keep split pushing. So they're doing what they kind of need to do, I guess, even though they're getting killed.
Black might find himself in some trouble down here.
Yeah, Rocket actually on Misha too.
His Shadow Blade is off cooldown right now. Keep my eye on Black. They know he's there. They've planted a sentry even. But Black seeing that they've planted it. Oh, maybe not. He's looping back around. His trees were right around them when they dropped it. But I don't know. Is anyone going to initiate here? It looks like Icon are going to get caught out. Maybe this is good, though. Maybe not. I was thinking they could maybe grab Black from the side there since they were focusing Icon, but Icon goes down really fast. Rakuto going down as well. Rainbow Dash doing a ton of damage with God Strength. Just one shot the Rubik there. And now Caillou, the only one left alive. Well, maybe not. Morphin alive over here in the trees.
Blink off in time.
The sentry dropped by the Dire, and he's actually going to go down. Black and Rainbow Dash getting a kill. Oh, it actually looks like Black chased Caillou on the Tinker. Maybe use the TP, yeah.
He TP'd in like just above the camp there. That pole camp for the Radiant.
And I didn't even notice this, but the Radiant Courier just respawned, so that means it was picked off at one point as well. And the gold graph now.
Up to another 2,500 gold.
Yeah, wow. And the gold graph now at 8k, XP at 12k. That's a huge XP advantage at this point in the game. Looks like Morphin gonna have a bit of a DC.
Morphin's not doing too bad though. He's got his Yasha. He's got 2,000 gold. So this Phantom Lancer might start to get a little bit of annoyance for Chibiusa.
Yeah, but with the game Sven is having and that BKB up, I think he can stand against the PL for a really long time to come, I think. probably for the next 15 minutes. Or even 20 with that BKB God Strength.
Yeah, well, definitely in a head-on team fight, but with the split pushing, I mean, it's kind of annoying to deal with. I feel like you can't just really plop Sven up in the lane against the Phantom Lancer, because the Phantom Lancer will just out-nuke you with the orbs, or with the Spirit Lance rather, and Rainbow Dash without any dust, he's just gonna not be able to kill him, and I don't know, it's gonna be really annoying to deal with. But the only problem is, it is good to have a Tinker to kind of turtle the game out, but if he's split pushing every lane, then where exactly is the Phantom Lancer gonna split push as well? Like,
yeah,
if they put 2 up, then it's like worth sending some heroes to try to kill them, you know? But if it's only a Phantom Lancer, it's like, well, we have to deal with 4 other heroes on the other side of the map, so maybe we'll just let him do what he wants for a minute or 2. So with that Tinker, maybe it's kind of a detriment to Nexus's lineup here.
Yeah, I was thinking Morphin could farm in the jungle, but as we've seen, we got some very nice wards here by the Dire, and Chibiusa's minions into the jungle to keep tabs on wherever Morphin's going to be in there, and actually pretty much warded in the same place or the Radiant have warded down here as well. I guess they know that Chibiusa's going to be in here, want to see the rotation through the middle of the Radiant jungle. And now we find ourselves back in the game. Black TP's out to safety of his home base. The mechanism
Misha,
finished on
I think just picked up the sheep stick.
yeah, he did. And the mechanism is finished now on Caudle. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, and I really feel like Chibiusa's kind of have to push towers now. Just like, it's hard going against the Tinker, but they did a really good job in that fight, just kind of ignoring the march that they had to walk through and getting the kills super fast, so it just didn't really become a problem. So
wow, PL doing a lot of damage to Misha.
Yeah, with Black joining in later, then they're going to be in good shape, because just straight on team fights right now are the best option. Look at how annoying that is.
Yeah, that was only 2 Spirit Lances, brought him down to about a quarter health. Magic Soap's going to throw an Illuminate to ruin Morphin's fun. Actually, with that shortened range, it misses. Or was it the width that they just shortened? In the bot lane, a bit of a fight here. Icon versus Black. We've seen this so many times this game. Icon juking behind the trees, buying some time. Caillou comes in with the missile. It could be enough. The hook as well. Magic Wand on Black, though. Going to make him live just a little bit longer, but Icon actually lives. The missile there, that 3 seconds of 100% miss chance, saving Icon's life, and Black gonna go down. So that is a big kill right now for Nexus.
Yeah, Rakudo ending that Beyond Godlike streak, gonna give him so much gold. He's got 1200 gold right now. On a support, that's like winning the lottery, really.
Yeah.
You just feel like you have so many options now. I'd probably go for a 4-staff though or something.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going for with the Staff of Wizardry, but who's going to build the mech, or do we already have one? I'm not paying attention. No, it looks like Chainmail and then Robe of the Magi. So drums obviously coming out from Icon on the clockwork there, but no mech yet, whereas Magic Soap on the Caudle has that mech, and they will most likely, well maybe not most likely, Roche is up like really soon, about 30 seconds. Or 20 seconds even. Who gets this next Roche could determine whose tier 3 is broken first. And actually all tier 2 standing for both teams.
Yeah, Caillou gonna drop a march there, so he has to be careful though, because Black could come in at any minute and just spoil those trees and go for an easy kill, but he is gonna get out of there safely. This time at least.
Black actually is on the prowl.
So whatever his next item is.
I think maybe Black is expecting the TP back up, so he Shadowblades in behind, or TP's behind and then Shadowblades back to the wave. But now
Caillou's gone middle.
There's no Ancient stacked here. Looks like maybe Caillou's going to stack him up. At least do a 2-stack here with that March of the Machines. And he's got 1600, so what do you think he's going to go for? I would have to say most likely a Sheep Stick.
Yeah, Sheep would be good. Shiva's also used to be pretty good for Tinker, so it's still kind of viable. But it's interesting to know that Morphin has upgraded his Diffusal Blade really early on. So getting that 36 mana burn instead of the, what is it, 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty helpful, especially with that split push, just spamming the lances as we saw in the Queen of Pain in the middle lane. That was already up by then, so he's been doing that. And in terms of other items, you know, he's kind of just bypassed going straight for that Manta, but Icon has picked up a Blade Mail now, so if there is ever a chance to just go into the Roche pit, like he did that first time, now is it.
Yeah, so he actually used that Robe of the Magi, whatever, to build that Blade Mail. I thought he was maybe going to get a Drums, but Blade Mail probably the better choice right now. Going to be in that Cogs with that Sven. You're going to die, but try to return as much damage as possible at least. And maybe Fallen going to get caught out here. I'm not sure. The Shadow Strike's doing a lot of damage. He's going to try to just TP, but no, the Sonic Wave is there.
That was the sound of your death.
So Fallen gets picked off, which is a bit unfortunate, but even with that Fallen being gone, can they really push? March of the Machine just strong. Black actually going to get picked off here.
They won't buy.
Oh, there's no dust. The sentries dropped, but it was just a little late. Misha TP's up the hill. Misha's looking for blood. Wow. Insane rocket spam there from Caillou. Another rearm. He'll throw another rocket out as well. Looks like Magic Soap's going to get picked off. Maybe not. Morphin gets stunned up. Chain stunned perfectly by JNT. And a buyback by Rakudo here. And I didn't see who Misha killed, but I'm assuming it was Rakudo.
It was Rakudo, yeah.
And not in a good way.
Looks like they want to keep going here. The Aegis is still up, so they're going to spawn some more trees
PL's
here
down.
in 2 seconds. Yeah, PL down. Here goes Rainbow Dash with the Stormhammer.
Yeah, although Caillou is here. He's wasted all of his mana already. He's thrown everything he's got. And that was it, enough to take out Misha. A nice Illuminate there from Magic Soap to do some more damage, but it looks like this is going to be the retreat of Chibiusa's minions, so Nexus is going to hold on to the tier 2 despite getting picked off.
Yeah, getting picked off a few times, but ended up getting the better of that late exchangement. Misha going down on the Queen of Pain. So yeah, it was a good job there. They weren't able to get the tier 2 like you said, so I guess they're holding on, and Morphin's going to be spawning up soon, who does have his Manta style now.
I should note that Black is 11 and 1 and 6.
Yeah, that one kill going to Rakudo there. That's it. But 5,000. What do you think is going to be next? I mean, I guess it's not really a point in asking since it could be a lot of things.
Either the Necro or maybe even a BKB, but Necro or Mjolnir.
Yeah, even MKB, not the worst idea. But yeah, I'd say Mjolnir would be best.
Well, MKB, I mean, if PL gets a butterfly, but PL's still kind of far away from a butterfly, so he's not really forced to get that yet, and I think Black will have no problem finding farm after he purchases an up-and item here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's going to continue the push, 6k gold, so I'll just try to pay attention to the bottom left of whatever he purchases. Caillou going top, going to try to push this lane out, blinking into the trees. Morphin here alone in the Radiant Jungle. His support is not too far behind here. Queen of Pain picking up that double damage.
Smoked.
And now it looks like all 5 are in the jungle here. Smoked up actually even. For Chibiusa's minions.
JNT has an Atos.
Wow, the sheep onto the correct Morphin. This could be the death of Morphin. The dust is thrown off. Sonic Wave gonna do a lot of damage. Morphin purchased the dust, but it doesn't matter. Icon is coming in as well. He gets 2 heroes in a cog. Misha actually able to blink out. Rainbow Dash with the kill. I don't know where Black is, but he's getting a triple kill. Oh, he was actually just in the cogs. Just right clicking away. So Black picks up a triple kill there. Not enough damage to take him down, as he's pretty tanky just because of the amount of levels he has. And Black, the Aegis is going to get popped. Fallen goes down to Misha. Misha with the DD, right clicking like a truck. And so that's a 4 for 1. Only JNT dropping for Chibiusa's minions.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and he already used that Atos and his ultimate and all his nukes, so definitely did what he had to do there was JNT. Man, it's just so unfortunate. Icon had a huge cogs, popped his blade mail, did so much damage. He was actually the one who picked off JNT, or at least did most of the damage, but
And Black only lived with like
an inch away from death.
Yeah.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And if Morphin didn't go down early on in that fight, you know, that would have been just way better. But unfortunately, the sheep stick there for Misha was huge, able to pretty much lock down the proper PL.
Yeah, and the smoke gank obviously allowed that as they ran past, well, at least they ran past this ward here as they came in this direction. But would have given Morphin a little more time to doppelwalk maybe. But the dust was there, so there's a good chance they would have just blink dusted and found him. Just proves your point on how good of an item Sheepstick is.
Good item. Sheepstick. I don't think anyone knew that, so.
Yeah, it's pretty much no one ever buys it. But now that you've enlightened everyone.
New metagame.
Yeah. Let's check out the gold graph. I expect it to be even more in the favor of Chibiusa, and indeed it is. About a 12k gold advantage and a 25k XP advantage. So I'd say definitely Chibiusa's game to lose here. And they may even lose it, depending on how well Nexus can turtle, because I don't know, a very single target is black on the Nature's Prophet going against that PL. But then there is a lot of burst AoE coming out from all 4 of the other heroes on Chibiusa minion.
Yeah, indeed. And they're not really pushing their advantage too much, which can be considered a smart thing. They don't want to push it too far and, you know, get a return with a bad team fight. So maybe they're going to wait for the next Roche. It's not too far away. And then they'll go for a tier 2 tower push, possibly a high ground if they get some more items. Pipe, I guess, will be coming up soon for the Keeper of Light, but still a ways off. If that's who's getting it. Looks like it is, yeah.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Ring of Health, Ring of Regen, and the Cloak. He's definitely going for that Pipe. So he'll be the Pike and the Mech Bearer. But it looks like we got Black TPing and aggressively behind the trees outside of vision of Fallen. Maybe Fallen realized, but if he did, I think he maybe would have thrown a ping. Black kind of just scouting around. He saw the real Morphin, but didn't want to engage. And maybe he'll go on Rakudo. Oh my gosh, Icon.
Yeah, and Black has Daedalus, eh? I don't know if you mentioned that.
I did not. I didn't see that.
I just noticed it.
That's what it looks like. What he went for. Cannot speak. The nice Sprout Orchid onto Icon. This is going to be the death of Icon. Black picking up another kill. 15-1 right now. And way ahead in net worth. 6k ahead of that PL.
Yeah, this looks like it might turn into a push, but lots of response already ready. So good job by Nexus there to be aware.
Oh, also got that Crystallis on Rainbow Dash.
Oh yeah, so another Daedalus will be coming in probably.
Yep, more than likely, and still 4.4k gold back onto Black after getting another kill, getting a lot of farm, and yeah, so not the tier 2 tower though. Still even on towers are both teams, which I guess just goes to say about the split push and the counter push that both teams kind of have.
Yeah. Yeah, this has just been a good testament. Looks like they're gonna look for Morphin here. The bottom lane, Misha not gonna get him in time. Morphin pretty well aware. He's got 3,400 gold, so could go for that Reaver into a heart pretty soon. I've also seen him go for that Butterfly in this situation, so it could be something like that as well.
Well, that's got to be what Black is saving for right now. He still has 5k gold, just looking for the next item out on that PL. If it's a heart, I guess he'll probably still go MKB, or maybe the Mjolnir. I don't know if it's or what am I saying? If it's Butterfly, then obviously he's just gonna buy that MKB straight up and kind of counter that item perfectly. And while the Black is caught, the hook's gonna miss, but it may not matter. And actually, it is gonna matter because that Shadow Blade makes Black very fast. The Spirit Lance gonna slow him down. He's gonna try to TP out. Is there gonna be enough damage? Indeed, there is. Morphin gonna pick up Black. Instantly buys back, so that's another thing gold is great for in Dota 2.
Yep. Buying back and using that Midas already up to 3,500 gold again.
Yeah, wow. And he's got his ult he could use too, but probably just waiting for some creep waves to clash.
Yeah, but it is a big kill for Nexus. Morphin does get the kill. He's up to 4,500 gold now. Even close to a heart. Just about 1,000
Only
away.
about a grand.
That's what he wants to go for. Yeah, maybe he'll go buy an item now and reveal to us his plan. It's gonna be...
It's gonna be the heart. Yeah. So it's only about 300 gold off, actually.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's the better option for the PL, at least at this point. You can always go for the Butterfly later. As long as your illusions are just getting tankier and tankier, then you're able to withstand you know, any onslaught that Chibiusa can throw at them.
Yeah, I think the Butterfly will be next, because even if Black here can just buy that MKB straight up, at least Sven won't be able to. And I'm not really sure how the cleave mechanic works, whether or not you'll dodge that with Butterfly. I don't know.
I have no idea, but yeah, I don't know. Just hard would probably be the best. Looks like he bought the rest of it, so he does have it now if he just goes to buy it. That's gonna be huge. This is huge for Nexus. They actually still have a chance to win a team fight right now if there's lots of illusions already on the playing field.
Yeah, as long as more, even that last team fight that went the way of Chibiusa's minions, I think Nexus easily could have won if that PL didn't get picked off so quickly by the sheepstick from Misha. And Misha with an Ags now, so going to be spamming that Sonic Wave, really enabling more split push and guaranteeing that it will more than likely be up for a big team fight. And not to mention the extra damage.
Yeah, and Chibiusa really starting to get annoying with that split push of the Nature's Prophet. They've just got 4 heroes camp bottom. Looks like they're going to
Rainbow Dash is going to get picked up though. Maybe bursted down actually. He's going to get chain stun. Looks like Rakudo had stolen that Light Strike Array. Misha going to blink out, but we could use a charge here to get Magic Soap, that is. Magic Soap is going to go down. Icon over there. Morphin going one-on-one with Black. Well, not really one-on-one, more like 15-on-1. But anyway, Black getting pretty low. The Spirit Lance maybe going to be enough to get JNT, but they don't have anything to get Black, so only Rakudo goes down, whereas the carries Fen, and then supports JNT and Magic Soap on the Lina, and the Coddle are all going down. So that's good.
And there we go. We just
That's good for Nexus.
That huge team for Nexus was pretty much right on. And it looks like Morphin wants to solo this Roche here. They've got a little bit of time, but Misha and Black are up, so Misha's going to push out bottom lane. Try to get some, some supports from Nexus to have to go deal with that. And if Morphin, is just in the Roche pit alone, he can definitely get picked off by the Queen of Pain and Black TPing.
They got no idea though that he's in there.
Looks like they just want to cut him off. Yeah, they just want to cut off. Oh, huge
Bosh
hit
fallen. Immediately discovered there. It's a very big pig in the Roche pit right now. Morphin looking for some barbecue, but I don't know. Misha may discover this. She actually blinked over Caillou. She didn't even notice him. And the cheese is there. Caillou actually blinks in to get the cheese. I might have to use it here, actually. I'm not sure. Black's still roaming around in the Radiant Jungle. Now they're being pincered here by Misha on the Quap. Caillou could just pop the cheese, though. Oh, Misha blinked in, and she's going to go down to Morphin. Solo kill. No, she blinks away in the last second, actually. Black on the chase over against Caillou. But Caillou with a nice blink. So the Aegis is here. The heart regen kicks back in. But Rainbow Dash with the hit! Whew. That cleave damage with the crit from the Daedalus. Icon, though, comes in. He's on to Black. He's got him in the cogs.
Wow,
I think, actually, where is Icon? I'm really confused.
Icon got pushed out by the Keep of the Light, batting light of his own cogs, and then they were all still stuck in it, so he was just able to run away and ended up saving Morphin, who might have just got picked off there by the rest of Chibiusa there if he wasn't careful, So coming in at the last second there was Icon.
So only Rakudo goes down. They deny the Roche, but the Aegis immediately popped, and the cheese used by Caillou as well to survive when he was being chased by Black. So I think that still kind of works out for Nexus, just given the position they're in, but obviously not what they were hoping for. Rainbow Dash finding himself in a bit of trouble. He could go down here. Oh, he pops the BKB actually just to run away. Misha here in the back lines, TPing in, going to be picked up. Not going to be thrown into the cogs. I mean, he can blink out anyway, so not a big deal. Sonic Wave thrown out. JNT with a nice stun. Laguna Blade onto Icon. Icon pops the Blade Mail. JNT going to go down as well, so a 2-for-0 trade right now. Black running around the woods like, yeah, I'll just keep farming. And we got a Greevil running back to base like he's scared, because Greevils are little pansies and everyone should hate them. And then Magic Soap here. Gonna recall Rainbow Dash. Yeah, kill all. We fed our Greevil the last game we just played because we hated it so much.
And we still won.
Still won.
I would have felt really bad about that. Whatevs.
The other team was confused. They're like, GG, like lol. And they're like, oh, we'll see who's laughing.
Dyer's middle tower is
yeah, I'm pretty sure I got reported though still, because our whole team was like, report mid. Oh well.
Nah, no one listens to that.
Clean record aside from that.
But what's Black doing? He's really aggressive here. He's been down in the Radiant Jungle a lot. Although he is very strong and can pretty much one-on-one anybody except for Morphin, and maybe even Morphin if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, and they do have some Dust of Appearance right now on Rakudo, so if Black's not careful and shows himself for a second, then that Diffusal Blade is going to pay off huge. But I think those charges are getting pretty low. Yeah, actually has no charges left.
Can you rebuy the recipe of Diffusal 2, or do you have to buy the whole thing?
I think you can. It makes sense that you can, but obviously it doesn't upgrade anything.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure.
The charges are probably worth 800 gold at this point to secure those kills, as they are lacking a little bit of stun. I mean, I got the rocket and the telekinesis, but
you know what? To be honest, like I really think that it's just worth it to upgrade it right away, like Morphin kind of did.
Misha,
big fight though.
Gonna sheepstick, Fallen, not gonna go down actually. Morphin gonna pick up the kill there. So Misha playing his, I'm not actually sure, aggressive style that he's been playing all game, but now that Nexus is a little better off, a little more nutritioned on all their heroes here, Misha can't keep up that reckless play.
Yeah, and I'd really like Nexus to pick up a gem on one of their supports. They haven't really done that, and there's just been tons of wards in their jungle this whole game. I guess they have been getting picked off a lot, but now that Phantom Lancer is quite a lot stronger, they can kind of stick around as 5 and try to deward as best they can. We'll see if, has anyone on Chibiusa done that?
I don't know, but Black
no
has
gems
picked up
yet.
the MKB.
Oh yeah, so that's going to be even more damage.
And it looks like Misha maybe going for a BKB could be a Deso, but I don't know. I mean, the right click from Quap is never to be underestimated. She can do a lot of damage, but I think a BKB might pay off a little bit more here.
Yeah, I think a BKB is pretty much mandatory right now on the Quap. As you saw, like, just been getting completely chain stunned. Caillou with the sheep stick, able to just spam that out as much as possible. And she definitely paid for it in that last one. Or he, I don't know, Misha. Misha, tell us what you are.
Well, playing a female character, and I feel like the handle Misha could go boy or girl, so... But given the amount of men to woman ratio in Dota 2, I'd say it's safe to assume that Misha probably a guy.
Yeah, probably. Well, God bless either way.
Yeah.
Morphin picking up his farm even more. He's almost got his butterfly now. Has the talisman and 3,500 gold. Farming up some ancients, so 900 away from a butterfly, and I think you might as well just buy it instead of saving for buyback. Not going to do too much, I feel, unless you just get solo picked off, but it's probably going to be team fight from here on out, I guess, for Nexus. Looks like they're splitting up a little bit here, but if Morphin can play careful, he's not going to get picked off, and Caillou a little bit out of position, but I guess with that Blink Dagger and the Ghost Scepter, actually, yeah, pretty safe. Probably one of the best items for a Tinker, actually.
You could just stand there, refresh, ghost, refresh, ghost, refresh, ghost. So you get Laguna Bladed.
Just gets out of there in time. Yeah, yeah.
But let's see.
Won't get like one hit by Rainbow.
For items, Rainbow Dash has the Hyperstone, so it looks like he could be pursuing the Assault Cuirass.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know, I guess Misha gonna save for buyback, not gonna buy the Ogre. No, there's a recipe, buys up the recipe actually for the Black King bar. Doesn't have the Ogre Club yet, so gonna need about another 900 gold. And the push continues on top for Caillou. Caillou blinking into the trees, and sort of blinking into the trees. Gonna push that wave out. No tier 2s left, except in the mid lane for Nexus. Bot and top, tier 2 is still up for Chibiusa. But can Chibiusa break the high ground here? They don't really have... I mean, the Quap Sheepstick is a nice initiate to break into the high ground, but if that Quap gets picked off instantly, there's really not too much else. I mean, sure, Rainbow Dash will run in and destroy some things, but I don't know. It's hard to break that high ground.
Yeah, against that March, plus the PL, like, who does have the butterfly now? Caillou actually playing with fire a little bit here. Going for Black and just blinking away like crazy. Yeah, that's just so hard to deal with right now as a Tinker who can just blink throughout the trees, and you pretty much can't lock him down unless you get like a bunch of things to destroy a whole forest, like a Bat Rider maybe. Or the Queen of Pain. Well, it's still even hard to find.
That is just thought of something. I wonder if Ursa has some really good lines against Bat Rider.
Oh yeah, because it's all
like Smokey the Bear type thing, loving. Yeah. Like only Ursa can prevent forest fires. I'm sure they do. Actually, I think they do, because I think I've heard one before.
Morphin. Oh yeah. Yeah, Nexus want this tier 2 tower up top. They're gonna go on the offensive here. Just look at how annoying PL is with a farmed up PL. He's been shut down like pretty much all game, or at least a little bit, but Morphin has done a tremendous job of staying out of most fights, split pushing whenever he needs to, and just getting up his farm. So really well done, and he's done it pretty perfectly. 1,200 gold now. What do you think will be the next item for the Phantom Lancer?
Rock it on.
I don't know. Let's see. He's got the Mant, he's got the Diffusal. Maybe rebuy that recipe, I don't know. You don't really get a Black King bar because then it reveals which one you are, and that's just as bad with the right-click power coming out from Black. He could get a Daedalus. I mean, he doesn't have natural crit. I don't know if the illusions will get that or not, though.
Well, I don't think so, actually. Because I know they don't lifesteal. But, oh, Hook coming in. Icon just showing off with his Aghanim Scepter.
Oh, so that's a big item there. So everyone pretty well fed now. Still behind in 12k gold, but that's pretty much all Nature's Prophet right there. Concentrated into one hero almost. And 20k XP. But let's check out the levels. Is anyone really suffering that bad? So 25 for Black, 21. I guess Fallen is suffering a bit. Hitting level 16 would be pretty nice. Yeah, they're just really the XP advantage is just coming solely from the supports, I think, at this point, who would have really scaled off anyway at this point, so maybe not the biggest deal. As the game goes longer, I think it favors Nexus, as I think we kind of pointed out in the draft, but...
Yeah. Well, Black does now have a Satanic as well, so he can kind of stand and fight against, you know, whatever Nexus has to offer, if it's just all right clicks, that is, but... Yeah, it's going to be tough. A really farmed Nature's Prophet, or a pretty farmed Sven, who almost has that AC now. Yeah, it's going to be tough, but I think Nexus also, I'd have to agree with you, has the advantage, and they've just kind of shown that. Looks like Caillou going on Misha here. Going to try to...
Yeah, Misha getting hooked by Icon. A beautiful hook there. There's not going to be a blink out as the telekinesis is there to continue the permastun. So there's a big pick, and everyone's got to get top now as the push comes into the tier 3. And I was going to say, when you play Prophet as carry... He's got, obviously he's full slotted right now, but he's never going to go BKB as a result. And here comes the hook from Icon. Actually lands, pops the dust, throwing it back from Cogs. He's sheeped up. Black's going to go down. He's got buyback though, because he's literally sitting on a pile of gold.
Yeah, going to do his best to defend against this push here in the bottom lane, but I think Morphin can actually... You know, he's got lots of illusions. Actually, they're getting pretty low. Caillou going to come in.
Gonna go back because Caillou's here now. The dust pops off though. Morphin could find himself in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have money for buyback, and he's got a gem, so he doesn't want to drop that gem. But he's gonna turn around on Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash getting some misses, but the Laguna Blade is gonna be enough. So Morphin probably should have followed his gut and just ran away there. But they don't see the gem. It goes down in the trees, and there's no vision from either way. And I just like to draw on the map.
Yeah, I wonder,
so.
did he drop it in there?
Is under attack.
Oh, maybe, yeah. He might have actually juked in there to throw it down on the ground.
That's a pretty big play if they do. It looks like Icon wants to do some sort of reconnaissance.
Time for the Prismatic Dragon to step up, bring something to the team. And there's the Black King bar. Will he be dropping boots? What did he drop?
Oh, the courier.
Yeah, sorry, the courier. But what did he sell?
Sorry. Who?
Black.
Oh, his Midas, probably?
I thought he had already sold his Midas.
Well, I don't know then. I think it was his Midas.
Yeah, it must have been
he had
Midas.
that for a while. Yeah, couldn't for like 1,000 right now. His Black.
Yeah, now he's got that BKB,
him,
so...
like, yeah, we saw him take a pretty easy fall there, though, in the top lane. You know, with the nice hook shot from Icon and the follow-up with Fallen going on the Rocket Barrage. Only level 2 still, but, you know, it does a lot of damage. Especially against a sheep unit.
That gem is still there. Misha just walked over it.
Oh.
Is she gonna double take? I don't think she is.
Does he know? She actually has a gem, or he has a gem himself.
Yeah, but not if you deny that one. I don't know.
So, maybe, no, probably just didn't see
Gem
it.
down, man.
It's in a kind of weird spot.
It's a big deal.
Gem down.
No gem left behind.
Maybe Nexus just don't even know that it's still there because they assume it's gone, you know?
Yeah, and that pipe finish on Magic, which I'm assuming has been finished for a long time. Looks like he disassembled his Tranquils to get that Ring of Regen to finish it up. And the 4th Roche is spawned, so we're going to be dropping that Cheese and Aegis when he goes down. And I would assume he will go down, but we might actually have what could be the real final fight here at the Roche Pit. As there are the 2 carries for both teams on buyback, but Drunken Whaler immediately going to get picked off. So losing a bit of that Rocket Barrage damage, the call down slow. Dewarding everything with that gem. Black spawning up his Treants. Gonna have a go at Roche. He can pretty much solo it at this point.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that pickoff kind of secures the Roche for Chibiusas. But Morphin does have the Boots of Travel. I guess that was the next item build. Gonna split push top, so they're gonna get a tier 2 for this. Yeah, he's gonna get it real quick. But the Aegis does go to Rainbow, is he? Yeah, he's gonna take it. She's also there. JNT, I guess, gonna just pick the one over, maybe Misha. But you know, they pretty much have what they need to break the high ground. If like it's pretty much now or never. I don't think they're getting any more farmed right now. It's Chibiusa's. Black is just full.
Well, Black's not getting any more farm, that's for sure. Just gonna be saving for buyback every time. But I mean, that guarantees him a buyback every 4 minutes, like guaranteed. So. And with the damage that he's outputting, he can backdoor without creep, no problem.
Yep. But Rainbow with the AC, and other than that, just, you know, I guess we mentioned the Ags on Icon, who's been using that hook pretty well. Rakudo had that 4-staff for a long time. But is there still no pipe right now for Nexus?
Boots of travel on Morphin.
They're just not going for it. Yeah, that's how he got up top to take that tier 2 tower while they were roshing. And yeah, other than that, I guess, you know, they have the pipe, they have the Aegis as Chibiusa, so they're ready. I'd say it's now or never, but maybe they just have other plans.
Yes, other plans.
Well, because, like, Caillou still has room to get stronger. I feel like lots of room, actually. Still doesn't really have a full 6-item slot.
I think he's going for a Shiva's, which he has if he just buys it.
Yeah.
With buyback.
Will he? Yeah, he'll have buyback too.
Well, it's only 1,400 for the armor, and then the recipe's only 600, so that's 3k, and then he wouldn't have buyback, yeah, so he's level 21. I don't know how much buyback is ready at 1589, so he needs about 500 more gold, and then he can buy that up and have buyback.
Yeah. Well, this is like the most interesting. This is like, who was it who said, Dendi, I think, who said, like, why would you ever let a game go to late game where just one mistake can pretty much change the whole balance. So this
definitely
is
Navi's
mindset.
mindset.
I feel. Yeah.
They YOLO hard. Shout out to Crunch.
All day and all night. I already said his name.
What? You already shouted out to Crunch? Jeez.
I didn't shout it out, but I said his name.
Oh,
Take it back.
Alright. Anyway, something happened. Shiva's guard was bought by Caillou, so he is going to buy that up. And that'll be pretty nice to slow down that attack speed of Black, but I mean, he can just pop that BKB anyways. So we'll see.
Look, I think Misha is waiting in the bottom lane for Tinker to come and Black to support him.
Yeah. Just throw that cheap Black PP in, throw the Orchid.
Yeah, but look, Caillou knows. He hasn't seen Misha in a while. He knows that Black can be there at a moment's notice, so he's just waiting right now.
He's going to go bot here.
Here he goes.
And immediately blinks into the trees, so will Misha guess right or even be fast enough? Blinks again! And Black destroys the wrong trees, so Caillou just blinking all over the place. Gonna maybe blink again, I don't know, he throws the rocket. He blinks out into the lane. Here comes Morphin. Caillou gonna live through that. And now Morphin's here, he's gonna chase down Misha, but Misha gonna be able to get away with the blink, so some interesting hopping around in the trees there, Tarzan style by Caillou.
Yeah. That was real close. Black went exactly where he blinked at first, but then the second blink, yeah, it's saving him there.
I've actually seen him do that.
With Morphin coming in.
I wasn't really figuring out why he was doing that. I've noticed it a couple times where he would blink and then blink again, and now I know why. He was just, if Misha or Black find him on that first blink.
Yeah, he's playing that Tinker just perfectly right now. That's really what you have to do. He's taking a lot of pressure off. He's pretty much single-handedly stopping the push from Chibiusa coming in, and they just don't know what to do right now. They've just had Keeper Light kind of camped in here, and JNT on the Lina, just chilling out as well. Black's just been all over the map, but really no towers have fallen right now. And did this Aegis, I don't know, is it going to be wasted right now? Is Rainbow Dash not going to even get into a fight?
It's going down in about a minute and a half to 2 minutes here. So with this turtling potential out of the Tinker and the PL with the split push, really nothing going to be gained from this Aegis cheese. Well, maybe the cheese, because we have yet to see that actually be used. Still on Misha right now. Gonna go up top. Even with all that burst. There's the Doppelwalk, there's the sheep. Morphin could be in trouble. He's got buyback. At least the timer is off cooldown, and looks like he's going to have buyback as well. But doesn't need to do it. I don't think he needs to buy back here instantaneously. Yeah, maybe wait. See if Caillou can't. Well, Caillou pushing the bot lane here, so now it's going to push in. Let's check out the tier 3 health Still pretty healthy are all the tier 3 towers for Chibiusa.
I don't mean to be
Oh wow, I just missed a kill there. So Fallen gonna go down. Looks like Black picks him off.
Yeah, Black, I guess, just kind of guessing that someone would be there at that camp, and he was exactly right. Morphin having to buy back now, and this Aegis is actually might be used up. So pretty timely kill there for Chibiusa's minions on Morphin on the Phantom Lancer, and then another one, of course, on Fallen, the Gyrocopter. So yeah, but Black, 8k gold right now, and he just can't really spend it. I guess the Orchid you could just switch up for a Sheepstick. That might be something to consider, but...
Or a Rapier.
Or a Rapier, yeah.
Who knows, maybe we'll see it. This game is hitting the hour mark here in about 50 seconds. And for once, I'm not finding myself bored in a game that has gone this long. Usually I'm kind of like, alright, let's get it over with. I've lost interest, but...
Yeah, it's not really, like, one-sided. I mean, I guess the goal graph...
Yeah, you're right.
Kind of one-sided.
By the way.
It could go either way at this point.
Sells the Orchid for the Sheepstick here. So that the two Sheepsticks here could be exactly what they need. And the Aegis expires.
Yeah, and you were right actually about Morphin's gonna be going for that Daedalus.
Oh, I guess sort of right. He did go. His next item was technically Boots of Travel, so...
I'll give it to you.
Alright, I'll take it.
I don't even know what of these like menus we have to look at now. Buyback?
Yeah, I've like honestly closed them all. I don't really even care anymore. Pretty much just coming down to who makes a mistake, who doesn't have buyback. Well, actually buyback is the menu I had up. So still buyback for Black, not for Morphin. Black maybe going to be in trouble. There's the sheep. Are we going to have rearmed sheep? No, counter sheep. There's a battle of the sheep up here. Black's taking a lot of damage. Kayu's still alive. That armor from the Shiva's extending his life. Maybe Misha going to go down. No, he's not. Black's here. Now Rainbow Dash is running in, doing tons of damage. But Icon, that stun goes through BKB actually. Black gets a kill here. Morphin maybe going to go down. He's pretty perma-stunned there by the Light Striker Raid Stormhammer. But another sheep goes off by Kayu. The team fight is just going out of control up top. Rainbow Dash is going to go down too. Rakudo onto a killing... Sorry, Icon onto a killing spree.
Sorry, did you say...
And it looks like... Did Black buy back in that? Black bought back. He's going to get Icon. Taking a lot of damage though. Morphin looks like he's going to be able to TP out. No, he gets sheeped up. He's going to go down.
Exquisite.
And there's no buyback for 2 minutes. But with Kayu still alive, he's going to go push the mid lane. Fallen will be back soon. Rakudo will be back soon. If he dies now, it's bad, but he's gonna blink. I know where he's blinked to. Gonna rearm, he's gonna blink again. But we can't blink this time. He's got that Ghost Scepter, but TP breaks it. And Kayu actually gonna get picked off here. But, you know, whatever, buyback.
Another buyback.
What a story of this game.
I like don't even remember how that fight went down. It was so crazy. Black died, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Misha died.
The initiation started Misha initiating on Kayu, and then it kind of just went out of control.
No, actually Kayu, I'm pretty sure initiated on Black with the sheep. Like.
Oh, and then Misha with the counter sheep. Yeah, because I remember 2 sheep. Or pigs.
Sheep, yeah. I had pigs everywhere.
Wow, I just went to the last hit menu. 601. Last hits right now for Black, 577 for PL, and 390.
That's crazy.
For
not even like the 600, but that Morphin is kind of keeping up with 577, especially with a Tinker on your team, Kayu, like been farming everywhere. This is incredible right now. 300 for Rainbow Dash as well. This is everyone's getting farm,
except for Coddle.
Well, except for Magic Soap and Fallen, kind of.
Magic Soap needs to step up his farming game and that support role.
It still managed to get a pipe and a mech though.
Well, yeah, I mean the Tower Gold. Actually, Tower Gold never really in their favor. Towers are always pretty even, but really when in team fights, as we can see, the score is 40-21 for Chibiusa.
But big smoke here for Nexus.
Let's see, the XP graph has diminished by, or the advantage has diminished by 10k, and this gem is still here. Which I guess doesn't even matter at this point, but...
Is Nexus going to try to steal a Roche quick? Looks like they're smoking.
Maybe it's spawning here in about, just really a few seconds. It's hard to tell on this thing. I can't read analog, Valve. Can we have a digital Roche timer?
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. His icon was kind of hanging around by the Ancients, but down the hill. So smoke does get dispelled by magic, and he's aware of it, but just a little too late with the hook shot. So I guess that kind of spoils it. Roche coming right back now.
Caillou just gets out. He blinked out into the trees doing his usual thing, while Misha and Black on the prowl. Magic Soap going to join up in the bot lane as well. He summons in Rainbow Dash immediately, so now the only person not with him is JNT, but at this point JNT, I don't know, he's got a nice stun. He's actually, even this far in the game, landed a lot of Light Strike arrays at good moments. And he's rocking a Blad, so that aura is really going to be nice. Although, Icon here with the Vlads as well, so the aura is there for Morphin, as well as the Lifesteal working on melees, so that helps him sustain a little bit longer.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice because it gives that animation to the illusions for Phantom Lancer. Just to kind of add to the confusion. Obviously they won't be lifestealing, but the animation's there.
Do they not?
No, they don't. Looks like Morphin's gonna scout it out. Is the gem still up on Misha? Yeah.
Still in the trees.
As well as that one on the floor. Yeah. Maybe they're gonna leave it there as like a secret stash gem. Although they could just put it in base, but yeah.
Playing Dota like quarterbacks here. We gotta have no memory. They're going for that Roche, which is really what kind of slowed their momentum change down, Nexus. And they lost that big fight at the Roche pit, and then Roche was taken.
Look at Black, he's exchanged his treads for a Mjolnir. And he's just slow as molasses right now.
Yeah, I figured that day was coming. He has 295 move speed. It's going to be kind of tough. Oh, well, it's going to be really tough to run away. He still has the Shadow Blade move speed, which adds... Or no. That's what he sold, dude. Not the Midas. He sold a Shadow Blade.
That's what it was. Yeah. It was... Yeah, you're right. To be honest, I feel like a Manta style might be better than the Mjolnir. Just because it gives you a little bit of movement speed. And it's like pretty good DPS with those illusions,
yeah.
But... Yeah, Mjolnir obviously great for dealing with the Phantom Lancer. Because the Misha has also picked up a Mjolnir, so they're going to have tons of that. Plus the cleave from Sven, you know.
There are too many items in this game. Finally! Someone sees it. Someone has found the Gem of True Sight that has been laying here for about 30 minutes. What's going to happen to it? It's picked up by Magic Soap.
I want to draw pictures too.
I don't see them. I think you see mine, but I don't see yours. It's unfortunate.
What? Do you see them on the minimap?
No. Caillou in a bit of trouble in the bot lane here. A lot of bursts coming out from Misha, and Misha right-clicking like a truck now. And Black there as well. So able to pick off Caillou. He's got buyback in 1 second, but does he have the gold for it? Yes, he does. And he's actually got an F-Blade, so...
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant when I said he's still got lots of room for improvements. That F-Blade, also that Soul Ring, but it's just so good, I guess, for getting a guaranteed rearm. But, you know, you're probably pretty much going to swap that out soon, I guess. Not for a while, though, because he kind of needs
Divine
that
Rapier
buyback, and he doesn't
on Morphin.
Ooh. Wow, this is an all-in move.
It is pretty all-in.
And why not?
And I think it's what they need to do here. It is only game 1 of a best of 3, so maybe this could not take 3 hours, so we could get to the other BO3 series tonight, but...
Yeah, the good thing about this for Morphin is that if he does die and the Divine drops, then...
Gyro.
Like, Black has to make a decision. What's he going to drop? You know, like, what's Misha going to drop at the Queen of Pain? I guess the gem, but other than that, Magic Soap has a slot open. Rainbow Dash doesn't have a slot open, but could probably drop like that TP scroll. So it's kind of cool. Like, if Black finishes off Morphin, then he's going to have to drop a pretty big item.
Oh, this just in. Magic Soap. 81 last hits compared to Fallen's 79. So Fallen now with the lowest amount of last hits in the game.
They switched it up.
And wow, the net worths. We got 5 heroes with a net worth of over 20k right now. Bathroom break.
It makes sense. I'm like, how do these players go all this time?
So I said it on the drafts that Tinker pick and the Prophet pick can really extend games. And look at this, 67 minutes right now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much. Well, I guess it's been the Tinker this game, but the Keeper of Light is usually the main culprit.
Misha didn't pick up on the tactical pause joke from Caillou, which... not really the best joke, because it's fixed now, so...
Wow, okay. I thought it was funny, at least. God bless you, Caillou. But yeah, I guess it's not really applicable to this game. I wonder if Black does actually have Merlini's number.
I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah.
Although the
And?
IXDL is strictly North America, I believe, so...
Which one? The
IX Mikes
the
in
IX
House
Mike
League? I'm pretty sure that's only North America.
Oh, really? Eh?
I mean, I had an idea, just so we continue our voices through this pause. We should get into casting those, because I know quite a few people on IXDL now. We can just get in those lobbies and broadcast those live. Could be good for us.
Yeah, let's do it up. Could be good for us, could be good for like up and coming amateurs who like want to get their name out there.
Yeah, exactly. Get someone. We got Nexus sponsored. Maybe we'll get you sponsored next.
Maybe if you're nice to us.
Yeah, only if you're nice to us.
Man, if we could give out sponsorships, that'd be sweet. Icon didn't forget about me.
Aw. What is Black trying to type?
Miss Skillner? I think that means he's ready to go. Let's go. But here we go. Misha gonna resume the game. Taking off the dream team. And the game is continuing. It looks like Black is gonna take down this Roche pretty much by himself.
Roche, literally the most underfarmed thing on the map right now. Just melt.
Where's Just going to Rainbow? J&T gonna take this cheese at least for now. Yeah. Gonna hold on to that dust though. I guess they still feel like they really need that, just in case they run into the Phantom Lancer.
I came to this point earlier and then forgot to ask it. Have you really seen the Satanic from Black pay off? I haven't really noticed it. Although the team fights have been pretty hectic.
Lane, he used it in that top lane when he bought back, or before he bought back, even before he went down. But yeah, it's kind of weird because you pop it and you just start attacking anyone, I guess, around you, and that was Phantom Lancer, and it just happened to be an illusion. So yeah, he was lifestealing, but you know, not really being that beneficial. I think it doesn't really last long. So it's 3.5 seconds. So it's only really good against, like, you know, after the team fight's pretty much over and like you're about to die, and then boom, you pop it at the last second and get all your health back. So no, I haven't really seen it being put to much use this game, but I guess it's still a good item to have.
Well, besides the, you know, the stats, obviously. He's a little bit tankier.
Yeah. Yes, but much slower. Look at it. It just
man.
Pace.
Sit and duck out there.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the rapier. Let's not forget about that before the pause. The rapier was just purchased. We haven't seen it go into effect. I guess they know it's up because they can just click on these illusions, and they're new illusions, so they have the rapier. So they know what they're in for here, Chibiusa's minions, as they try to break the high ground, and I think they're the ones really forced into the aggression here, even at 70 minutes.
Yeah. Well, even though at this point it's kind of pointless, I feel, to try to force a fight anywhere, which
Kai's
is
in trouble.
sad.
He sheeps up Black.
Makes for a depressing game.
He does the rearm. He gets the rearm. The blind is there. Will Black go down to Caillou solo? Another sheepstick indeed. Black's going to go down to Caillou.
Oh.
Instant buyback. Caillou pretty low. He's got a lot of armor. Misha going to go down to Morphin. The rapier doing so much damage, and Black's got no buyback. Misha, let's check. Misha has no buyback. Maybe in a couple hundred gold here, and will the push... Could this be the end of the game?
This might be. 90 seconds he's down for. The Aegis, though, is up on the Sven on Rainbow. And
but if he dies with God Strength, he's not coming back with it, so...
No, yeah, exactly. So
well, still hits for 300.
it's not as beneficial right now to have an Aegis unless like you're grouping up and trying to take a high ground where you can just kind of soak up all the damage and then die once and then come back, and that's when the team fight really starts. But it's not gonna be the case, so we'll see how they play this one.
Yeah, and again, just to reiterate, Caillou coming
Another
up big
divine.
there. Wow.
2 divines for Morphin.
Middle tower is
Now we're all in. If this isn't all in, I don't know what is. Morphin on the front lines here with no Aegis, 2 divines, tower, bye bye.
I am
So the first 2-3 is drawn.
that Dire's middle tower has fallen.
What are we gonna see?
And getting
And the racks,
That
the fortifies
Vlad's
pop.
damage now
Morphin
is
trying to buy
huge.
some space.
Dire's structures have been fortified.
Rainbow Dash is there. Got that cleave. He popped his ult. He popped the BKB. And Morphin just gonna retreat out. So all that is wasted here. And let's check the Rosheimer. How much time? Looks like 4 or 5 minutes left on that Aegis. Probably 4.
Yeah, really smart play there by Nexus. See the BKB pop. They already got the tower. They didn't get the racks, and even though Misha was down, which was kind of their window of opportunity, at least they didn't suffer any casualties themselves. So not the best, not the worst exchange there. And they did, they just when's that going to be going down? Pretty like 2 minutes or something, 3 minutes. Yeah, like you said, we need a analog.
Right? Instead of the... What are those even called? I looked it up once.
Greek letters or something?
No, that's not Greek. It's an angelic language that's just made up by some guy who had too much time on his hands because Dota wasn't invented in the 15th century.
Okay. Some guy had
Hashtag 15th century problems.
So did he just make up numbers, or did he make a whole language?
There's like a language, I can look it up. There's a post on Reddit.
Whatever, it's fine. But looks like Chibiusa is kind of grouping up now for a mid push, and Misha gonna be spawning, and have those boots of travel, can even pass the cheese from JNT to the Queen of Pain there. But I don't know if this is the best idea right now. They just lost their mid tower. Yeah, like you said, I guess it's kind of on them, the onus right now to push and win. But 2 divine Phantom Lancer with a heart butterfly, it's gonna be so hard to bring him down before he brings you down.
Sorry, I'm just responding to Orbit from My Intent. They were asking us if they should wait on us, but given that Game 1 has gone to 72 minutes, we might not be making that series at all. Maybe Game 3 we can make,
Yeah.
if it goes to 1.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, after a big game like this, the teams will be like, okay, we want a pushing team. Probably. Maybe not Chubby's minions who like to get their farm up on black. And I get, is this like one of the only games where a team has gone late game against Chibiusa's minions?
Yeah, Chibiusa was pretty dominant in all their games. Even the game versus, was it Swag, who kind of just manned up and rammed down the throne? Even that wasn't that long of a game, maybe 50 minutes, 40 minutes, but this is a stat for the ages right here, so maybe I am pretty pumped that it's 72 minutes. Go write this down.
Put it in the stat book for sure.
Yeah, I will. And I got,
Well, it's definitely our longest.
I believe I've got Theory from Faded taking screenshots and Orbit from My Intent taking screenshots of the picks bands so that I can keep the stats updated from that series.
Okay, good. Shout out to black pickers. Just some friendly banter.
He's a
going back
strong
and forth
hero.
here in all chat.
Racist.
A question mark? So Rakudo, I guess, is just disconnected. Maybe his computer can't handle this. Does he play at the LAN center, or is that not?
Different team.
Nexus.
That's Envision.
Okay.
Who have they switched up their lineup, Envision did. So for season 2, assuming they'll be in main, I don't see why they wouldn't. It was a long time ago said all the teams in the playoffs will be in main for season 2. We'll see Envision with the new lineup. They were
Is that Yin? Because I saw him.
Yeah, that's
with the
Yin.
Envision picture.
He goes to the LAN
cool.
center with them.
That's great.
So Yin found a team there, so that's nice.
Nice. As well as Bordy, right?
Yeah, I think Bordy is going to be the other stand-in, who I also put on my fantasy CEVO team. That little post icon made for fun.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, load games are really sketchy, so glad Black mentioned that.
Maybe it just needs a full restart or something. Oh, there we go. Did you fix it for them? Way to go.
Well, apparently other people didn't play games for Steam and Valve when you needed to connect to servers that way, so no one knows about it.
Shout out to Valve. Great guys. Although they're on vacation right now, they're not giving us a patch.
I know, right? And we weren't invited to their vacation or TI3, so I'm a little upset.
Or TI3, just throw that in.
Throwing it in there.
Yep. No, neither of those so far. But, okay, I guess we have to go back to the game now, finally.
I don't remember what's happening. Dust pop there from JNT.
Popping dust.
2 rapiers on Morphin, so there's a refresher for you. He's not the tankiest right now, given that everyone in this game has 20,000 net worth, so, I mean, he could still get bursted down potentially. God Strength on cooldown for 11 seconds, and still, at 73 minutes in the game, Chibiusa's minion's still kind of forced to do the aggression here. We did have the tier 3 drop in the top lane. My FPS is so low I can't even like draw circles, it's pathetic. The tier 3 goes down in favor of Nexus.
Yeah, and this is just such a huge all-in right now for Nexus, for Morphin especially. Picked up that second Divine. I'm not even sure if maybe getting a 1 Black King bar, I know it kind of like gives it away where
he
you
sold
are,
the Daedalus to buy that, by the way.
Yeah, with the Divine, like, there's still a lot of stuns that could come right now. You have to play super sneaky as a Phantom Lancer, and that's not really something you want to do when you have 2 Divines. So
he does hit for
here
800 though. Not to mention
there's
illusion.
the BKB, so he does get it. He gives out a Manta for a BKB. That's a good choice, I feel.
Yeah, I mean at this point, like he just needs to get those clicks in. Like he 3-shots Sven, so how hard did these illusions even hit for? What's the damage percentage? Illusion damage is 25%. So they hit for about 200.
Yeah, and with that BKB, this late of a BKB actually, it's a 10-second charge at 73 minutes. That's enormous. So yeah, that 10 seconds is going to be invaluable. You see a lot of carry players rebuying a whole BKB just for that 10-second charge. So it's his first BKB, he's going to buy it now, and they're just, I guess Nexus don't really have to push out here. Caillou can just kind of tentatively go out every now and then, but that's about it.
Oh, he sold the Diffusal too.
So. Yeah, oh yeah. Had to sell like everything. I don't think you can sell the Butterfly though. You kind of need
definitely
those.
not. bust a black and sell your boots and move around like a snail here. Speaking of snails, have yet to see the Snellfret, the snail courier, who I think is awesome. And if I wasn't so broke, I would buy it.
I haven't checked it. That courier.
He has boots of travel on his head. It's awesome.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought you meant like Morphin.
No, the courier does. Anyway, Caillou with another play to juke out there.
Ooh, here they go.
I think someone else just TP'd out as well. Oh, the hook from Icon going to be about a couple degrees off there.
He's going to have another one in 5 seconds, so he can just keep chasing.
That is the benefit of the Ags here. And will he be able to find them? He's definitely going to find Magic Soap. Yeah, so Magic Soap.
Yeah.
Maybe going to get picked off here. Morphin is on the prowl. He doesn't have any defusal charges, and even if he didn't sell it, he wouldn't have him anyway. The Ghost Scepter, Magic Soap living for a very long time, is going to go down sometime this year. Yeah. He goes down. The push is mounting though on the bot lane. Misha and Black are both here. Maybe they can snipe a tier 3 of their own quickly. But I mean, if there's going to be a base race, I mean, the 2 Divines is going to win that.
Yeah, probably, especially with the Tinker, probably being even more mobile than the Nature's Prophet at this stage of the game, and that just permanent hex. As we saw, he soloed Black all by himself as a Tinker. So as long as you can get the jump on him with that mana right now that Caillou does have, yeah, he can take out any one hero by themselves as long as they don't get the BKB off first.
Speaking of BKBs, BKB on Fallen, the Gyrocopter, so, you know, 76-minute BKB. Not the best timing of a BKB on Gyrocopter, but
yeah,
actually might be the worst.
Nothing to sneeze at. Huh? Sneeze at?
Sneeze, huh? I haven't heard you say that in a while.
My catchphrase? Come on.
From the early days.
Yeah. Looks like a push down middle is what's going to be chosen here for Nexus. The match finally completed on Rakuto.
Misha will just be summoned back by Magic Soap, and Black can obviously TP himself. But I mean, you can kind of trade that bot. If they win the team fight middle, pick a hero or 2 off, I mean, they can just go straight for Throne with the damage coming out of Morphin. But Caillou obviously very mobile and can defend those pushes.
850 damage a hit right now for a Phantom Lancer?
Yeah. Which means 225 or 212 for the illusions.
Oh, Misha's backstabbing here.
Yeah, will it pay off? Misha goes in, immediately shoots up Rakuto. So Rakuto maybe gonna go down here, but here's Morphin, the guy to look at, doing a ton of damage. Throwing out lances, finds a lot of BKBs. He's low. Where did he go?
There's your lifesteal.
Yeah, seriously. So 3 down now, a buyback from Caillou. Morphin had to retreat.
Black got some huge crits there, as well as Rainbow Dash doing lots and lots of crits as well. But yeah, Morphin deciding to, you know, he doesn't really have a disable now. That he's just got that slow from Spirit Lance, which isn't really doing much. And Black just kind of turned around and started targeting him with his Satanic, and he was able to live through that. But, you know, Morphin didn't die. He still got those Divines.
I think Morphin's debating the backstab for the,
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he could have just sent himself. He sends the illusion, which doesn't really have enough damage to, backdoor. Forgot the word there for a second.
Yeah, it doesn't get lucky and get any
So
illusions.
the 5th
from that
Roche.
he sent.
So this will be the 4th Roche that goes the way of, Chibiusa, I believe. I think that only 1 Roche taken from Nexus.
Oh dear, poor Roshan has
So
fallen.
Roche
They're gonna
goes.
smoke right out of the pit.
Anyone stacking 2 cheeses? No, just the one here.
Yeah, J&T does have 2.
Oh, it doesn't show stacks on the item page, so indeed 2 cheeses. He's gonna be able to live through, well, 8 hits from PL? I don't know. No, 6.
Yeah, if you cheese after every hit.
Oh no, but it's got a 40-second cooldown now.
Oh right, yeah. The Black just kind of, you know, stratting up the lane, slow as can be.
Morphin didn't go down. Actually, Rainbow Dash not really
here
taking
goes
that much
Caillou.
damage here. Nice Shiva's Guard and a lot of burst damage coming out there with that F-Blade. Nice hooking from Icon onto Misha. Morphin can't get close to hit him though. So Morphin having a bit of trouble there. He's got a Ghost Scepter of his own. and actually going to blink out and barely live. Rainbow Dash goes down, so the Aegis is there. He already used God Strength, I believe. Black attacking from the trees, just doing a ton of damage. Black, though, doesn't have two. Oh, now he might have two rapiers. As Morphin does go down, there's that new rapier model on the ground looking good. Who's going to pick it up?
Whoa.
Looks like Sven's already got one.
So
JNT going to pick up the other. I have to say, I think this is going to be the GG. Well, it's definitely the GG.
I have no reason to lie about such things.
Yeah, no buyback from Icon or Morphin. And Black can just pretty much two-hit towers right now.
JNT can
So who
do
got
him
the
now as
first one?
well.
Oh,
Rainbow Dash and JNT, Sven and Lena. Oh, there's the
Yeah, I
buyback
guess
from
they pretty
PL,
much
but...
planned who would get who.
Radiant's middle barracks has
Well, it's not actually that bad on Lena. After she casts a couple spells, she attacks so fast. Black maybe gonna get picked off, but no, the help comes in from behind. Sheeped up is Caillou. Caillou gonna go down 4-0.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now,
Yeah, and just
Fallen
cleaning
in
up a little
trouble.
bit here
And,
is Chibiusa.
yeah, that's the GG. Go next. Oh yeah, go next. Casually at 80 minutes.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Was fun. GG. Okay, so we're beginning you game 2. If you stuck around this long, then God bless you, because you're awesome. Check out our YouTube channel if you're watching from spectator mode. It's at fmbpdota. After the YouTube, yada yada. We'll see you next time.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Indeed, we will.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. And the Dire seize the day in the direst possible way.